In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up a non-profit organization here in the United States. And just so you know, you can set up a non-profit organization whether you're based in USA or not. And you can also set up a business entity whether you're based in the United States or not. So without further ado, come with me, guys. Let's go. Let's go. So yes, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and introduce yourselves. I want to know you. I want to meet you. What part of the world are you watching from? And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys are amazing. Thank you for your incredible love and support. I see you and I appreciate you all from the depth of my heart. God bless you. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just go right into how to set up a non-profit organization here in the United States. So guys, come with me. Let's go. In this video, I'm going to be highlighting each of the steps that you need to take to set up a non-profit organization. So have you always wanted to leave the world better than you found it? The good news is when you start a 5013C non-profit organization, you will contribute something positive to your community, your state, your country, and even the world at large. Now, filing for the 5013C status requires time and organization. And in some cases, it may be better to work with an existing organization and start a project under them or contribute to their existing projects. This will actually allow you time to focus on making the world a better place, well, instead of, having to go through the administrative steps that you will be going through if you want to create your own nonprofit. However, if you want to create your own nonprofits, just come with me. Let's go. So if this is the right business type for you, follow these steps I'm about to show you in this video to get your nonprofit up and running. So here is part one. So what you need to do is to determine the type of nonprofit organization that you want to create. Yeah, so choose an issue that is important to you or something that is a matter of public interest. And such issues may include arts, charities, education, politics, religion, research, and some other non-commercial endeavors. There are actually 29 types of organizations that can file for 5013C tax. And if you want me to make a video on it separately on 29 areas that it covers, let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So the next thing you need to do is to choose a name for your organization. Yes, although each state in the United States, each of the states has its own set of rules and regulations, you can expect 3 general rules, which is number 1, the name cannot be the same name of any other corporation on file with the state's corporations division. And about half of all the states require the name to end with a corporate designator, like corporation, CORP, INC, Incorporated, or Limited, LTD. And your name cannot contain certain designations reserved for the state. Example, reserve, federal, national, cooperative, or bank. So go ahead and apply for the name that you have chosen. Apply for the name that you have chosen and take the following steps. Number 1, visit your state's filing office website or call your state's corporations division. Ask to see if the name is available or if it is already taken. Now, if the name is available, then what you need to do is to pay a small fee to reserve the name until you have filed the articles of incorporation. Now, if the name is taken, then of course you need to choose another name. Now, formulate your mission statements. As a non-profit organization, you exist to accomplish your mission based on your purpose, services, and values. Now, the mission statement is a concise expression that covers in one or two sentences, the name of the organization, what it does, and for whom it performs services and where it dispenses services. It should also portray your organization is distinct from others like it. Now, make your mission compelling, and it will be used in all published materials, funding requests, and public relation handouts. And use some of these mission statements, like the mission of St. Jude's Hospital to research is to advance cures and means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through the research and treatment. And then the National Mental Health Association is dedicated to promoting mental health, preventing mental disorders, and achieving victory over mental illnesses through advocacy, education, research, and service. You have lots of mission statements. You can double check and know how to craft yours, just like theirs. I'm talking about existing nonprofit organizations that you can check how they crafted their mission statements. that would actually guide you to creating a powerful mission statement. The next thing you need to do is to hire an attorney. Yes, so hire a lawyer. So your attorney will help you with your articles of incorporation and the bylaws. So hire someone with a 501(c) experience to help you file your state and federal exemption forms. You save both time and money in the long run. So most paralegals and attorneys have little experience with non-profits. So you can usually check out these services through the State Bar Association, references from fellow non-profit owners, or the Better Business Bureau. Now, the next thing is to file your documents. Now, file articles of incorporation. So articles of incorporation are official statements that you are creating an organization and they are filed with the State Corporation Office. Now, articles of incorporation protect both board and staff from legal liabilities incurred by the organization, making the corporation the holder of debts and liabilities instead of placing responsibility with the individuals and officers who work for the organization. Now, the specific requirements governing how to incorporate are determined by each state. So you can obtain the information that you need to proceed with this step from your state Attorney General's office or your Secretary of State's office. Now, these official documents may have different names in different states. For example, you may see names like corporate charter, trust instruments, or articles of association. So before you spend any money, consider consulting with an attorney who is experienced in the area of non-profit law. This step will help you avoid major mistakes that lots of people make when they try to incorporate without legal representation. Also, apply. The next thing is for you to apply for a federal employer identification number. So regardless of whether or not you have employees, non-profits are required to obtain a federal employer identification number, EIN, which is also referred to as the federal ID number. Now, this number is used to identify the organization when tax documents is filed and used unlike an individual's social security number. Yes, so if you have received your number prior to incorporation, you will need to apply for a new number under the corporate name. Ask for Form SS4 when applying for your EIN. Now, the next thing you have to do is to determine finances. Hire a certified public accountant, a CPA. So consider the following factors that I'm about to share. Number one, look for an accountant that has experience in organizations just like yours. Number two, someone who has never worked with a 501(c) may not have the experience to handle the nuances of the process. So make sure that you feel comfortable with the person, and the person should be reliable and should listen to your concerns and should respond to requests as soon as possible. Also, choose a firm that matches the size of your non-profits. So if you're a small 501(c), then choose a CPA who works alone or a small firm. For large non-profits, choose a large firm with a good reputation. So take your time to make that choice. Now, look for referrals and references and interview different candidates so that you make the best choice from a pool of available accountants. Guys, I don't want to make this video too long. There's going to be a part 2, so watch out for the next video is going to be the part 2 continuation of this video on how to set up your non-profit 501(c) organization. Yes, so thank you all for watching this video till the very end. I remain your girl Chassis. Do well to forward this video to your friends. I mean, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're planning if you are planning to set up a non-profit organization, and make sure that you follow all the steps that I've outlined in this video, just so that you do not regret some steps that you skip, much later after setting up your 501(c). So guys, I will share the remaining steps in the next video, in the part 2 of this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stick around, guys, and I'll see you shortly. Bye for now.